That was a nice dodge.
That was very close. But yeah, we'll start it there because, you know, I'm just so good at games. And now you get to see how good at games I am. You're like, wow, you just saw that sick dodge and you're like, Tony's so good at games. I wonder if you can break this. I never actually bothered breaking it.
You can.
I don't think it does anything though.
That one blocks something above it though. No, like go. Oh, I was gonna say run up there first, but
Yeah, I guess it's.
yeah. See,
Oh. I'm glad that you said that.
I mean, you can just bust it from the normal side, and then you
Right.
get a Estus.
A little magic Estus. It's an infusion of salt, not an essence of salt. And it doesn't quite use up a whole meter, so.
But you can increase that also.
Right.
Yeah. So here we are in the foresty area.
And like, also, I really fucking like the music in this game. It's some good ass music. So to the west, we have the Village of Artists. Or, you know, we should probably use up, down, left, right, considering the lack of gravity.
Well, that and each page can shift on you.
Right. Up we have the Dreamlands. To the right is the Colossal Bridge. And then down is the Primal Woods.
Yep.
So we can't, for reasons, we can't quite make it to the Dreamlands, and we're not going to go through the Primal Woods yet because that's more of a route back that we'll use later. We could get
We'll go
some
to the
treasure
Colossal
there,
Bridge.
which has a consequence to it, and we will see that consequence. Also, it just looks fucking baller.
Right? Dandara, my dearest. This was the Colossal Bridge. It has been a long time since anything good came from the other end. We used the Creation Stone to build a path for you. A one-way path, my dear. But before you cross, I want you to listen well. Until now, you've been fighting in familiar territory. Once you cross the Colossal Bridge, your journey will be more difficult, unnatural, and unpredictable. The Eldarian army will be in their own lands. They will crawl out from behind every corner. They will try everything they know. For the salt, you must not concede. You must not, Dandara. Once you have crossed, make your objectives clear and your mind clean. Find and destroy Eldar, their leader. Only then will we again have the peace and love we once had. Yeah, so one-way bridge.
Which also, I really
Kind of
like,
shifts a little bit.
Yeah, like to your weight and gravity, which is really cool. Yeah, and so basically, as soon as you make this jump, woo! All right, we can't
You're
go
done.
back. And we're not going to be able to go back for a while. We have a pretty long chunk of the game section rather. Oh,
I don't know what's up with those. They just watch you.
I think I know what's up with them. Well, I'll mention them again later. But those eyes are creepy.
They freaked me out the first time they popped up.
Like, it's just creppy eyes. I don't like it when eyes are creppy. So we are not going to shoot. You know, I think we're gonna go this way first because I'm pretty sure we can get a couple of things in here. You may notice that the environment looks really different than how it did just a second ago.
Intention capital.
Yes, because there's the creation and there's the intention. Those are kind of your two things going on.
Yeah,
there.
I mean,
and in here we're gonna have a bunch of new enemies.
those things are really annoying.
They are really annoying.
Mostly because they take an absolute ton of... Oh,
Yep, so that was Cecilia, and she died of loneliness. Also, this is possibly my favorite music. Because holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna try real hard to not get hit here. Because if I get hit, it's kind of like all of my health. Shit.
yeah.
Okay,
You
I'm
can
actually...
shoot through the walls. It's not very fair.
if I don't kill that thing now... Ugh, shit. If I didn't kill it then, like, it just would have really sucked later.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
You got it.
Woo! Okay,
Yeah.
that was a little clutch. Not gonna lie.
That's a
not gonna
spot.
lie. Because you don't have to do this area right now, but it helps. Also, when you destroy those wall things, that's like a permanent kill. If I were to die, other enemies would come back.
But those don't.
Oh, fuck, this music is so good.
I mean, the scenery is really good too. Like we have this like tech.
Yeah, and like with this weird like techno portrait going on there, like just, I don't know what it means, but I like it. Like, this is an important portrait, so let's just keep this in mind.
Eldar,
Yeah.
the guy we're here to get rid of.
Yeah, in fact.
He's in a 3-piece suit.
And we got a thing. So spend energy and faith and patience. Danger will pass through, causing no harm. So now I have like a little, just a little
bubble.
shield. It does rapidly use my energy meter, so you have to be like, you have to block kind of like right at the moment of, which I
Right.
appreciate.
Yeah, you have to be pretty clutch with it.
Oh. So we have to use it here because we don't want to die. Look at this, we have a little switch we can pull.
Click.
Gonna go up here, get a thing. I think there's a thing up here. Ah, it's just
Yeah.
just a treasure chest
No, chest hanging out.
in the recycle room. I really like how all the rooms are named. Holy shit, I really like how all the rooms are named.
Yeah, and they're not on the map, so the only time you see the name is when you enter the room.
Yeah, and you know, I think that's just a nice little thing to like help you kind of remember each room, and like I think it really emphasizes each room as like its own little puzzle, its own little thing. Euler's Pass, like I don't know what that means, but it's cool.
Well, Euler was a mathematician, right?
Oh.
Thank you, high school calculus class, which was like 30 years ago.
And so I don't think I can do anything up there. I'm pretty sure. Here we have a new mechanic where if I shoot,
You can spin the thing.
I can spin the thing. I think I can do something down here. I might just be a big fucking liar. So maybe we'll have to vacate this area.
No, we got a thing.
I think it's just some magic.
Yeah, another magic Estus.
Useful and useful. These don't, in my opinion, they don't really start becoming useful until later.
I mean, they're good if you want to use the shield.
I mean, that's true. That's true. Like, in general, though, I'd rather get the hell out of dodge rather than block. And
Sometimes it can, like, I use the shield a lot when I'm getting from a place to a place that I've been before, just to, like, make it through the area. Like, because it just saves you a lot of time. You don't have to, like, kill everything. You can just kind of speed your way through.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, because there definitely are, like, chunks of this game where it's like, well, I'd kind of just want to move at, 50 miles an hour and get through here. So here we're in the Forest of Encoders. And this will take us to a place we need to go, so let's hang out for a bit here. Let's not go down. Shit. Yeah, those things, they
usually take 3 hits, but you killed that one in 2.
Yeah, back in the Village of Artists, there is an upgrade I got that gives me an extra hit. I'm gonna be kind of missing that for a bit. I'll go back and get it on my own, but it's really useful.
Creepy eyes.
Just a lot of big eyes.
Bunch of salt.
If I remember correctly, this area is pretty short. This is kind of like just a transitional area. Like for the most part, I think the Primal Woods are just...
it's a connecting area.
Yeah, like I think most of the world is, or like a good chunk of the world is the Primal Woods. Which is cool. It's interesting to think about. Yeah, those enemies are only going to get harder, like as bullshit happens more. Eventually the screen starts to get pretty full, almost to the point where I say it gets bad, but I don't know. I'm not a game designer. And I don't know.
Play a lot of video.
Maybe I should just get better at games. See, I just don't know.
What rings you got?
What rings I got? What does that mean? I have no clue what that means, Fiona.
It's a Dark Souls thing. You have to get good.
Okay. Ah, no. That's okay. See, these single shots,
Yeah.
like, they're already not very threatening by this point.
Oh. Carlos, thoughts of tomorrow.
Wow, what a weird and horrifying way to die. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, but also it's hard to say. Like, I'm not sure if it's death necessarily.
Yeah, like it's not explained. It's just
Because like
is.
largely, I think most of these are like because people like gave up to some degree. Like I think it's only when like you die that it says like because you were killed or whatever.
All the roots
Yeah,
in the way.
all these roots in the way. So we're getting to what is one of my favorite areas in the entire game.
The overcast gate ruins.
So that's just a big face.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
Just a big old face. Well, let's not worry about it.
We got these little lightning glow.
Oh, shit. Yeah, let's not worry about this face. I don't think anything's bad's gonna happen. But actually, though, that's just cool. I like big faces. I like big faces in games. Why aren't there more big faces? Like, give me some Gurren Lagann shit. I want big faces.
Did you play La Mulana?
No.
There's some big faces in that game. It's also a very difficult Metroidvania, like, not gonna lie. Like, I have not beaten that game. It is intense.
La Mulana. Like, yeah, what is its deal?
It's an old, let's see, they kind of remade it, but it was originally for MSX, which is like an old, like, Commodore 64 type system, like more computer than game.
Yeah, it's what the first Metal Gear games were released on.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought the first one was NES.
No. The second one, I believe, was later ported to NES.
Okay.
Or the first one was later ported to NES. But here we have the Desert of Remembrance. And see that big thing in the background?
Yeah, that's where the head was, I think. The circular area we were just in? Maybe not.
I didn't think so, but fuck if I know.
Yeah.
I have no clue what I'm talking
Anyway,
about.
La Mulana is like super hardcore. Like there's so many puzzles, and you have to like really learn the lore of the game to figure out the puzzles.
That's
like
pretty
it's
neat.
Intense.
I like that.
Yeah, it's probably one of the most difficult games I think I've ever played.
Wow, like for what reason specifically?
Just the lore is really the puzzles are not easy. Like you can't just like figure them out. You really have to know the lore.
Huh.
And then I watched speed runs of it and I'm like, these guys are nuts. Like you can't even like, I don't know, the speed run is I think under 2 hours for a game that I've probably put 20 some in.
Oh my god.
Just trying to like beat it once.
Oh, for sure. So it really sounds like something that probably not very approachable at all, but like is.
But if you want a
very
challenge,
rewarding.
you know, like sometimes you just really want a challenge. You want to sit down and just have a hard time of something.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. We are the. I've been playing just a bit more Bennett Foddy, and like I don't know, just in general, like I can really appreciate that.
Yeah.
But getting over it with Bennett Foddy.
Yeah, I did watch you play some of that.
I like that game. Good ass game. Also, we're killing that thing right now. Not necessarily because we have to, but because it'll just kind of make our lives easier.
Those are kill once, right? Like I don't think they come back.
Yeah, there aren't that many enemies that are like that, and it's a little unclear sometimes which ones are. But it's fine.
Wait, you want to get that?
I do want to get it. I just was thinking about the puzzle. Kind of have to, I don't know, just orient myself properly. Wow, lots of chests going on.
Yeah, I think there's 3 in this room.
3 and a third one? I don't think there's a third
No, maybe
one.
it's just the boxes, because the boxes do give you salt.
They do give you salt. God, the music! Also,
Archive of the Toddler.
Archive of the Toddler. And I don't know, I just think it's so interesting that there are these little transitional rooms. They're very simple. They have some background elements that could suggest possibly what this is, and it gives you a title, which gives it a story. Like, that's another reason I really like the titles for all the rooms, is that, like, it gives every room a story. And I really appreciate that. So we're just gonna get a little bit more mana. I think I was supposed to go up. But that's all right.
But, you know, you got rid of one of the plants.
That's true. And really, that is gonna make my life easier in a hot minute here.
Yeah, that room was a little difficult for me my first time. I don't think I found all the things.
And you know, it's not necessarily because it's like like a super difficult room by itself in the grand scheme of things. I think it's just because that room is the first time where there's just like a lot of bullets going on at once.
Yeah, it's almost like a bullet hell shooter.
Right. So we're just gonna upgrade our ability to heal. My general thought being that for every time I upgrade my ability to heal, like that's...
Well, you're getting 3 more health every time you do that.
Right.
Because you have 3 heal items.
Right, exactly. So it makes more sense to do that rather than increase my max health. Now the problem with that is that
oh, those things. Oh, man.
I don't like them other than their design, which I adore.
They're hilariously good enemies, like really good enemies.
Yeah, in fact, in general, I would say, yeah, they're just in general good enemies. Like, but they're the kind of enemies that make me go like, oh, yeah.
Like I applaud their use of the difficult enemy. Like yeah. I can like enemies that are serious pains in the ass.
Absolutely, that's
There's a couple enemies in Dark Souls 3 that do that to me.
Oh,
like in the DLC.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like, have you beaten that yet? By the way,
the DLC.
Yeah.
No, I haven't spent any time playing it lately. I
just
really should.
I just find it so funny, like this coming from the person who like has like platinumed a couple of those games, right?
Yeah, I platinumed the first 2. I think I have 1 or 2 achievements left for Bloodborne.
Which ones are those? Are they like a beat?
One of them is like getting all the way through the Chalice dungeons, or getting deep enough in the Chalice dungeons, I think.
Yeah, that can be pretty fucking brutal, even when you have like really
like if I was co-oping, it probably would be a little easier, but there hasn't been a lot of co-op available, so.
I mean, yes and no, it's a little bit easier. Like, in my opinion, with Bloodborne, like sometimes the fact that co-op exists doesn't actually make it easier. Like, sometimes it's just way easier to just get good.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there are definitely some bosses which like are a cakewalk with 2 people compared to 1 person, but like a lot of them it's just like, oh.
I stand a decent chance, I think, on my current character being able to actually like just get through it.
Sure, yeah.
I'm playing like Blades of Mercy.
Oh, right. I'd forgotten that you really like the Blades of Mercy.
Well, I'd never played them before because I'm like, oh, these things are kind of weird and they don't hit for much. But I got used to the way they play, and now I'm like, yeah, this is really good. Like,
oh, absolutely. Yeah, kill that thing while I have a chance.
If you don't get them stuck in the ceiling, they're real hard to kill.
Yeah, which I'm gonna try my best to not show you all what happens when that happens. They just kind of jump up and they shoot out these orbs, and it sucks because they're tracking you by trying to hit you initially, but then you have to deal with the orbs as well. And it's just like, oh no. Like I don't need this. Oh no. Yeah, this is actually progression, so I'm gonna take a second to
You're not gonna progress yet?
Like, I'm gonna explore just a bit more, just because I think this is where, like, I would say a good chunk of like the upgrade items are.
Not that room.
Not that room. So let's fuck it, let's go back up. I think this first door is optional. Maybe.
I think this is.
Yeah.
There's chest.
I do like infinite
That was
money.
a lot of salt.
That was a lot of salt. All right, so we're gonna do that. Gonna do that. We have this kind of funny like situation of like we can only move with our gun here, so we have to like shoot. All right, we're gonna kill a couple of these assholes.
This stupid. Yeah.
I'm gonna kill them eventually. One day I will kill them. It's gonna take me a while, but I promise.
There's a heart in a jar up there.
Yeah, just in the museum, the main hall. Like what the fuck is that
Swamp
portrait?
thing? I don't know. It's a giant thing, whatever it is.
And keep in mind that this is the desert of remembrance, right? Which way? I'm gonna go left here for just a second.
Oh, a switch.
Sick. So that's good because that will.
Oh geez, there's 3 of those octopus dudes.
Yeah, but you can sometimes just kind of get through them.
Through.
Yeah, there's gonna be quite a few times where it's just not worth it for me to try and shit. It's just not worth it for me to shit. So I'll just hold it in until later. And I think that's like a lot of the difficulty in some games like these. It's that like just knowing when to not fight. Because a lot of times it's just better to not fight.
Like in life.
Yeah.
It's better to not fight.
Yeah, and you know, that's really what this game's all about.
Is life or not fighting or both?
I don't think it's about either of those. Or it is about both. No, it is about both of those things for sure. Also, I don't know if we pointed it out yet, but it's not, I don't have a gun. I'd like a sick key blast or something.
Yeah.
And also it just animates really fucking well.
They did a good job of the animation. I mean, really, because you're doing all these flips, and that was pretty luck.
What? Are you suggesting I don't do everything intentionally, Fiona?
Sometimes.
Jesus.
I know, I'm so mean.
Well, rude is more like it. All right, let's go here. Oh, you're not rude, Fiona.
I know.
I know. Okay.
No, that's the way you came, isn't it?
No.
Don't you want to go up and to the right?
Is it the way I came? It is the way I came. You're correct.
Except you can't get through
Except
there.
I can't do that. So no, I don't think it is the way I came. I am gonna go that way. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's just gonna be a lot of times like that. In fact, you've already seen a lot of times like that. Why am I warning you? There's gonna be a lot of times like that time that you saw me do that like 5 minutes ago. I don't like you.
Yeah, they're annoying.
I want you gone. But there's a very specific reason why this is like my favorite, one of my favorite areas in the game, possibly my favorite. And you will see why in a hot second here. Damn it. I'm just gonna try to kill it.
Heal.
You're right. You're right. I was trying
Before you die,
I was trying to
game
kill
over
that thing.
screens are tough.
They are tough. Okay. I need to kill at least one of these. Fucker. I'm not really worried about shit.
Yeah, you're not immune when you
I should be using my shield more. I know I don't use my shield effectively. In fact, I know I've not used my shield fucking once since it was originally found.
Since it was introduced.
I don't know. It's a little hard to like instinctually press.
This looks interesting.
It doesn't it? And we will see why later it looks interesting. But yeah, there's a particular mechanic here that we've got coming up, which is why this is like my favorite area.
It's a thing.
We're gonna go down for a second, although I think this is a dead end right now. Yep, that's a dead end right now.
I haven't figured that out. I'm not that far yet.
Are we about where
you're about where I am, actually.
All right, well, major spoilers coming up, my friends.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it's honestly, this game's still fun to run through, even if you've seen all of it. Like,
well, I mean, I watched a lot of speedruns of stuff, although I try to avoid them until I've played the game quite a bit. But I still like it.
So like areas like that, you just gotta fucking do it with confidence, man. God.
Once more with feeling.
Once more with feeling. Wait, hold on. That's a thing. Hold on.
It is.
What is that thing of?
Camp.
It's a camp thing?
Raider too slow.
Raider too slow. That's actually just kind of wild.
He died of too slow.
So we're gonna upgrade our health.
Do you want your energy bar thing?
You know, I'm not even using it that much, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep going on that. Oh God! You're not seeing that.
Nope.
You don't see that right now. That's fine. I'm fine. You're fine.
Everything's fine.
That's true. Okay. So let's go up the tower.
Blub, blub, blub.
Oh man, I also really like this character.
The scarf is awesome. I mean, if you haven't played Journey, yeah.
Like honestly, I don't know what happened. Like where we've had so many scarves in games in the past couple years, but like, I'm all about it. Like, let's get more scarves in there.
It's a big ass dude. Oh no, we're in that place that we saw earlier.
Oh, this totally is that place we saw earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's glowing and stuff.
So like, really just take this in, because like we see a lot of interesting symbols over there and everything, and there's a lot of meaning that I'm sure you could pull out of this.
The writer. Oh, hast thou found a way in? Such relief a new sight brings me. In ages past, one would have seen here a prosperous archive of my works, the old days. Not a soul doth my writing impact any longer, my every work fragile, my every work crumbling. Everything, sand, the desert, all hope hath been abandoned.
Yeah, and that's the writer. Sucks to be the rider.
Yeah.
Sure glad I'm not that rider. But I think the rider's gonna... I think his day's gonna improve in just a second here. I also think it's interesting that the transitional doors are like all unique.
For each area, yeah. It's a big plant.
Shit. Okay. Fucked up.
Is that even hurting it?
It wasn't really.
Oh.
Oh god. I'm fucking up. I'm actively dying. Okay, I should probably use my bits. Okay, there we go. Whew.
Yeah, all right.
Sometimes it helps a lot just to like shoot a shit ton of missiles at something really fast. Like, it's just a good way to get a lot of damage across.
Like...
All right, and here we have coming up Remembrance Cliff. Easy peasy. What an easy section to get through.
Oh, what's that? It's a skull?
And what is, in my opinion, the coolest power-up in the game.
Rock of Remembrance.
Yeah, yes.
A rock from the ancient past, the reminiscence of old times, will activate and resonate in its mere presence.
And you may notice...
Oh, wow, look at the area.
It's just like a weird, creepy skull that fades off into nothing.
It's kind of cool.
Right?
Uh-oh.
So we got the Rock of Remembrance.
Well, now it's getting all angry and stuff.
And something I really like about the Rock of Remembrance is that
that's funky.
It radically recontextualizes the entire area that we just went through.
Yeah.
So everywhere that we see those skulls, it'll activate and the skulls will do a specific thing. Which I really appreciate.
That is really cool.
And we'll talk a bit more about that in a second. But what the fuck was that bug up there? I don't know.
A plant.
What? Oh, okay. I guess it was more of a plant than a bug, huh?
But, oh, thought you were going to talk to him upside down.
Oh.
Oh, a block has been removed. The past can now be touched and bring life to new paths. But beware, one who walks on ruins can themselves become ruin. That which was once locked can now be unleashed.
So the reason I really like that shit is that a bunch of the stuff, which was really easy to bust through, is actually now going to be way harder. See, because there are a couple of specific things way back towards the beginning of the game in the Primal Forest that we can now progress through. But now that we have these skulls, we have to... Oh!
Like that?
We have to watch out!
Oh, man.
Just fucking annihilated in one hit there.
Yeah.
I mean, camp is right here, so it's not a big deal, but... Oh, shit. Is it a big deal? Oh, shit. Did I lose all my stuff?
I don't think so.
I think I did because I activated it. Fuck. Oh, no, I didn't. I should have just shot it. Oh, but I did lose all my stuff.
Oh, you did lose all your stuff. Shoot. I guess I was wrong.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna save real quick, and hey everybody, if you enjoyed the video, you should hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, and we have a Patreon, so look at our information and maybe become a patron.
All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Bye.